we used to rehearse every day, twice a day, just because we loved it, because it was fun. You know, I never expected to even get paid for it. I remember at rehearsal one day we took a break to watch the Beatles on Ed Sullivan, and I said, "Man, I bet they get paid for doing that. That's what I want to do then." So pretty much that's what did it.
We're gonna have some fun tonight. You gotta sing this with me. Starts a fight. Let me tell you about the girl I had last night. Piercing eyes like a raven. You seem to share my secrets, and we were high before the night started kicking in. That'll teach her to look so good and feel so right. Let me tell you about the girl I met last night. I'm higher than a kite. I'm hooked on your love. Talking to myself, running in the heat, begging for your touch. The feel of the street. Now I can't stop. Gosh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, every once in a while you have to just bring things down to a stop. So, stop. I'm high, yeah, yeah. Oh. is real. Who am I to blame you for doubting what you feel? I was always reaching. You were just a girl I knew. I took for granted the friend I have in you. I was living for a dream, loving for a moment, taking on the world. That was just my style. Now I look into your eyes, I can see forever. The search is over. You were with me all the while. Can we last forever? Will we fall apart? At times it's so confusing, the questions of the heart. You followed me through changes, and patiently you'd wait till I came to my senses through some miracle of fate. I was living for a dream, loving for a moment, taking on the world. That was just my style. Now I look into your eyes, I can see forever. The search is over. You were with me all the while. Now the miles stretch out behind me, loves that I have lost, broken hearts lie victim of the game. Then good luck, it finally struck like lightning from the blue. Every highway's leading me back to you. Now at last I hold you. Now all is said and done. The search has come full circle. Our destinies are one. So if you ever love me, show me that you give again. You'll know for certain the man I really am. I was living for a dream, loving for a moment, taking on the world. That was just my style. Then I touched your hand, I could hear you whisper, the search is over. Love was right before my eyes. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you very much. Come on.
Ooh, yeah. Rising up back on the street, did my time, took my chances, went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive. searching for glory. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. Then the less known survivor starts to spend the night. He's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. Face to face, out in the heat, hanging tough, staying hungry. They stack the odds to take to the seat for the cue with the skill to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. Then the less known survivor starts his play in the night. He's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. Yeah. Rising up straight to the top, have the guts, got the glory. With the distance now, I'm not gonna stop. Just a man and his will to survive. Sing it, it's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. The less known survivor starts his play in the night, and he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. Yeah. My brother Jerry Riggs right here, man. You feel like playing a little bit? I know you do. Yeah, 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 yeah. Jerry Riggs, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Yeah, yeah. Rising up, straight to the top. Have the guts, got the glory. With the distance now, I'm not gonna stop. Just a man and his will to survive. Sing it, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the less known survivor starts his play in the night. He's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. Woo! Hey, hey, hey!
you got to warm your voice up a little bit, you know. Some guys just, like Eddie Money told me, I said, Eddie, you got to warm up before you do this take. He goes, la, 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 I'm ready. That's all he does, you know. So just humming or doing a soft falsetto, just as long as your vocal cords are moving, you warm up. And so that's pretty much all I do, unless I gargle with warm salt water or something like that, you know, to clear your throat out. That's pretty much the basic stuff to do. And you know, honey lemon does not work.